Did I miss out any comments? Okay, 404. Philip said, and then what should we know? Wow, good way of phrasing question. What should we know about the PM in waiting for Singapore's good? Okay. So okay, Darren is saying the flip the thing the flip the blip thing is a reset. So if say leave it to surprise, haha. Okay, Helen say, Master, will this queue be tied to the whole party as well? Depending on, I'm not deciding on how this squad is going to go. It is the the whole team will decide. So let's see how it goes. Philip say 改朝换代. Okay, regarding the blip. Okay, Alan say going down, only left with the down arrow. If say, may I know the question, please? Okay, the question is, what should we know about the new PM in waiting? Yeah, Philip say 改朝换代. Okay, good. Okay, so self-represent the, type in the chat box, self-represent the. Look back at the question. I think Philip is asking the question, so let's look back at the intention of the question. Jia Xuan say PM. If say by symbolism, my feel is good. Okay, good. Darren say really a reset when C 卦 last 卦地雷复. Very good. Jia Xuan say cause not asking about party. Okay, so always tie it back to the intention of the question. The intention of the question is being phrased like I think Philip saying what we ought to know regarding the new PM in waiting. Okay, so it's not asking about the party, so it's about the PM in waiting. Now, PM in waiting is as good as a successor. Am I correct? Am I correct to say that it's a successor? Okay, so successor, what trigram can represent a successor? 正卦. Thank you, Philip. So 正卦, he is a 正卦. So right now, he is the rightful successor. Okay, rightful successor. But if we have watched, okay, but if we have watched the YouTube or the telecast about this who Khaw Boon Wan talking about among the poll, he is the clear winner. Okay, he's the clear winner. Looking at this卦, do you think so? He is the clear winner. Looking at this卦, is he the clear winner? Philip say he is leader among equal, as they put it. So Zhen is reflective. Yeah, very good. Zhen is reflective. So I would say actually he is not really a clear winner. But anyway, we take it at face value that he's a clear winner. Because there's another Zhen Gua out there. There's another Zhen Gua out there also equally like him. Okay, also equally like him. Right? His name got Zhen, is it? What's his name? Lawrence Wong. I didn't know Lawrence Wong. Darren say, if looking at positive side, there's a lot of things to work on. If look at negative, a lot of saikang he need to do. The clear winner is he the one going to Tang Lang Bu Chan. Okay. Chen Zhen Shen. His surname is Chen, not Wong. I'm confused now. Are we talking about the same person? Raise hand, minister. Right. Okay, so I don't know Lawrence. Me too. I don't know Lawrence, but looking at his action and his thought and the way he speak throughout these 2 years, because he became very prominent only 2 years ago, right? Otherwise, he's always in the back end. Chan Chun Sing. Oh yeah, sound like Chan Chun Sing. Are you talking about this outer Zhen that could means CCS? Or is it? I don't know the inside story. Is it the close competition? I'm not too sure. Okay, but anyway, from this squad, it seems like there's actually another competition. Okay, there's another competition, but the way they have been put out to the world is that he's a clear winner, so be it. We take it at face value. Okay, so therefore, Zhen, and then look at him. What is his characteristics being a PM? what is his characteristics? Because the question Philip is asking is what we ought to know, right? With this new PM in waiting. So we need to know a little bit more about him. I don't know him well. I only see his surface activities, the way he speak, and know that the way he's taught, his thinking, only through the MTF. What do you think? He's holding on to a 正卦. Does he have growth potential? Philip said quick and fast. I think so. Quick and fast. Does he have growth potential? Have 正卦 growing and then this 正卦 and then if let's say we take it that this 正卦 on the outside that means his peers, okay, his peers the 4G will the 4G support him? Will the 4G support him? Jia Xuan says sudden movement also maybe. Yes. Sudden movement. My question, will the 4G team support him? Philip say will support, but need to see if dependable or not. Okay, good. All right, so on surface, they will support. Okay, they will support. Now, is casted in Chen Man. Okay, casted in Chen Man. Is he naturally strong? Is he naturally strong? Not so, because Chen Man, 正卦 energy is being detained. So not strong. Okay, so not strong, but luckily there is this 4G team standing behind him. Now, if he is 正卦, the 4G team is also 正卦. That means they can actually move policy pretty fast. Okay, they can move policy pretty fast because they are aligned. The arrow is all pointing up, aligned, and they want to grow. So they are pretty fast in making policy, in making things move. Wow! So the ministry under them. Okay, good luck. Good luck. Okay, if say he is with our OPM previously already selected, I think so previously, but he's not strong lah. My personal view, it's not naturally strong. Okay, his strength comes in from the 4G team. As of what we see here, his strength comes in for the 4G team because without this 4G team, he can't shine. Okay, he can't shine. Darren say, I can say his presence is creating a pathway for others to come in. Therefore, the next one to take over him, he just sit in. Okay, that's like Mr. Goh prepare for Lee Hsien Loong to come in. It looks like history repeat. Good point. Okay, good point. Now, 正卦 can also means that this team may be bringing about a very fresh new look to politics in Singapore. 正卦, a fresh growth. Spring is a new politics arena. Okay. And then perhaps it's moving too fast. Okay, moving too fast, you get into this limping Gua. Okay, limping Gua. That means they will trip over issues from time to time because of this limping Gua, but they can recover from those tripping. Ultimately, it's because Geng Gua can overcome the Kan Gua. So there is what I call that, a Murphy law inside this 4G, this new team. Okay, this new team, especially led by this LW, but they can overcome lah. Okay, and they are able to bring in a fresh perspective lah, like what Darren say lah. At least 6 mistakes, perhaps in this what I call that. Jalan government make mistakes, jalan yeah. Which government never make mistake lah? I'm sure they will make mistake, but they can overcome it lah. They will overcome it. Okay, so what to look out for? Any other comments from all of you? This on quick glance, this Gua seems to looks good. Okay, seems to look good. Philip say Law 6 seat wake up call. Empress Dowager Kun come in to help. Means the citizen. So therefore, in the next GE, okay, what is trying to tell us? Look at this one. If we want the party to come back, again, what must the party do? You note my question? Okay, so Philip said no, Mrs. Prime Minister become Mrs. President, maybe. Okay. How to see 6 mistake? Ne, 看卦 6, right? At least 6, right? You all noted my question? If let's say they want the party to come back again at the next GE, what must they do? Helen said the party member that lost during the last election. Thank you, Philip. 安抚民心. How to see 安抚民心? Jia Xuan say go to the ground, talk to the people more. Who go to the ground, talk to the people more? Helen say who is the party you are referring to? Who else, Helen? Philip say Zhen Thunder Party. Very good, Philip. Okay, Kun Kwa is the citizen. Kun Kwa is the citizen, and if you want the party to come back again, full, I mean repeat again, then this Zhen Kwa must go to the citizen. It's not the citizen to Saka the new team. It's the Zhen Kwa must go. See the arrow must go to the citizen. The citizen just sit there, wait for you to convene us to pull you back into power. Then you can have Di Lei Fu. Can you see that? Is it clear enough? Philip say finally can make my tax dollar worth it. Yeah. For this this coming term of GE lah. Okay, once they have the mandate ready, I think they will go back to their old style of doing things lah. But I'm actually very anticipating of their fresh perspective of politics in Singapore. Hope they can bring in new breath. So Philip's asking, can use this same Kwa to predict next election? Not yet. Okay, not yet. Why? Because will he be leading this GE or not? We don't know. If let's say it's confirmed that he's leading this coming GE, then yes, we can use this Kwa to talk about the outcome. Okay, this is at least my opinion. I don't know how you all feel. Darren said, refer to Philip Point during his period, at least 6 major change shift to push for citizens to move. Every move is big one, not a small one. Therefore, as Singaporean, are we ready? See from the Kwa, we are not ready. This is a 实施 we need to do. In short, 不破不立. Okay, good point. Could be because they are so fast, they keep on changing new things, bring on new things. You know, we may not be able to move along fast enough. If say they are towards this direction already, as the youngsters have different views on politics, government is working very hard now. Yes, that's right. Jia Xuan say, can I ask how to see we are not ready because of the fast pace? Now, how to see not ready? Which Kwa represents citizen? Which Kwa represents citizen? Kun Kwa represents citizen. Now tell me the character, not the quality of this Kun Kwa, not characteristics, but the quality of this Kun Kwa. Quality means, is it being supported? Is it strong? Is it what? Is it not? Blah 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 blah. So now we shift our 太极点 not to 正卦 already. We shift from 正卦 to focus on Kun Kwa. It means the citizen. How? Describe the citizen under the premiership of LW. Philip say Kun under attack. Kun under attack. That's right. So how would the citizen feel under his premiership? Arrow points toward Kun also. Yeah, that's right. And let's say exhausted till almost hurt. All right. Very good. Can you see that? Any support for the Kun Gua? Any support for the Kun Gua? Lack passion, fire. So therefore, they may come in from a growth perspective. Then their policy are growth driven to find new way of doing things so that they can a new path of growth, right? But at our expense lah. At our expense. You get my point? So that means grow too fast, but we cannot catch up. So therefore, okay, then you can see a flood of immigrants. Perhaps. Okay, so we could be suffering this generation, but future generation, we don't know. If let's say the growth comes out to be good, then future generation can enjoy. But at least this generation, we may be, we can see growth, but yet we feel the heat of the growth. Alan say from growth, Zhen to Kun final. Yep. Philip say better buy property to rent to the immigrant. Yeah, maybe. So if say yes, they are going very fast. New generation also cannot tahan, but they have no choice. No choice lah. So this is what the Gua is trying to tell us, lor. So we see how thing goes lah. So let's KIV this. So keep coming back for refresher, and then hopefully we can tong until the next GE, and then from there we see how thing goes. Then we can come back 10 years later, revisit this Gua again. That will be fun, like time capsule like that. Okay, then Philip said next 10 years when we can review yearly, laugh out loud. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so if let's say the current PM, okay, the incumbent PM, if let's say to plan whether who should take the lead, I think this Zhen Gua should start to take the lead. That means win the GE, win the mandate themselves. Okay, and let me see. Darren say, and really is Singapore. Zhen attack Kun reward, and citizen must work harder. Kun attack water. Therefore, I can say mental health going to exponential growth. Yeah, this is going to be the trend. Mental health. Okay, so next industry, mental health going to grow bigger. That's right. That's right. So if you're doing coaching services, go into mental. Okay, Jia Xuan said actually can say Wood is trying to control Earth. Yes. Trying to squeeze. Control is one thing. I sure have to control but it's trying to squeeze until bone dry. Okay, until bone dry. How to see bone dry? Can you see this water here? If you have the Earth here, control the water is like squeezing, using the hand to squeeze the water until bone dry. No water. Okay, if say I shall update my boss next year for everyone if we meet online again. Yes, please come back for refresher and update us. So Philip say confirm plus job government big on mental wellness now. Yeah, okay. From Ki Chiu to Ki Xiao. Okay. All right. Ken, are we okay with this Gua? This case study, a very good one. And at least now we have some inkling what to expect from the new generation. Darren say, can you see 3个人正打1个人坤卦? Oh, maybe. Yeah. Good point. Okay, good point. Philip say, great insight. Thanks, Master, and all for sharing. All right. Okay, so if there's no further comments, inputs, question on this Gua, then let's move on. So the third one is Helen, right? Helen, do you have the timing? Do you have, or not? If you don't have a timing, at least the Gua. And then a question. Can we okay, back to this question again. Helen, can we read this Gua for row EB? Ken, what's your take? Row EB? Darren say we all change job, be full-time counselor. Yeah, psychologist, counselor, psychiatrist, whatever, life coach. mental coach, whatever you want to call it, go for it. Okay, what's your take on the EB, horizontal, whatever? Okay, come, put in your comment. Zimao Okay, so what does it mean by Zimao Relate it to real living. Helen said Zimao Okay, good. What does it mean to real living? Real life. What could happen? Potential problem analysis now. Philip said betrayer. Thank you very much. Betrayer. Thank you. To the 正卦, what is a 坎卦? Support. And is this support reliable? Okay, by right should be unconditional by right, but comes in the EB now may not be that unconditional anymore. Darren say your resource become your poison. Thank you very much. Now, what can 坎卦 means in the cabinet? Thank you, Helen. Advisor. So this advisor could be feeding the wrong thing to the cabinet. Okay, could be feeding the wrong thing to the cabinet, or advising or strategizing the wrong thing to the cabinet. Philip say all the RC chairman. I'm not too sure. Maybe it could be bottom up. By right, they say it's bottom up. Okay, so therefore, Alicia says 生子成 equal to water. Very good. Okay, 生子成子成 is here, the next phase. Where's my pen? Okay, 生子成then come the 子曰, it form the wrong. Come the 成. Okay, 生子成become water. Right? So as long as this 正卦 is able to persuade the 坤卦, okay, then this 坤卦 will 乖乖 form the 生子成, right? Based on the stratagem advised by the 坎卦 to become a good supporter for 正卦. So really, I think based on this 卦, this team should lead the next GE lah. If they want the true water, the bigger water to come out to support them. Okay, but having said that, if let's say someone offer you to be the cabinet advisor, would you take up the offer at a very good pay and perks and benefit? What you want, they will give you, but just give them good strategy, good advice. Would you take up the pay, the job? Helen say got sing. You give all the good advice lor. Alicia say no, no. Okay, I wouldn't take up also, because like what Helen said, there's a sing. Darren say 1, talk, don't need to take responsible. Okay, Helen say how should Zhen be selective of whose advice to take? They should have their own protocol to screen through what can do, what cannot do. Okay, they have the cabinet one, right? Philip say Great Southern Waterfront may be the turning stone for the 4G to break. Could be. If say sorry, where got sing? 子卯行. Where's my pen again? 子卯行. Here. So you see, the moment this sing comes out, 子卯行 comes out, the moment sing comes out, wow, can you see the PM will turn into 艮卦, and then make this 坎卦 into limping. Can you see that? So you know the advisor, when you give the wrong advice or do the wrong thing, what is the 下场 of that advisor? So if you want to take up that job because of the pay, then go ahead lah. Is that okay, Helen? When we talk about the EB interaction, we talk about the EB interaction. There's so many things to talk. Philip say, can say DPM is advisor. Maybe. Could be. Okay, could be. Yes. Alan say, jialat. until cannot recognize for kan. Yeah, cannot recognize for kan. Yes, I think Philip could be correct. The kan kwa could be DPM. Okay, the kan kwa could be DPM. Right, because the second sun, second sun means after the first sun. If first sun is a Dongkong, Dongkong means the successor, then kan kwa could be the DPM. And then it could be within this four wall. I'm just saying based on what the Kwa is trying to say. This Zhen Kwa has always been trying to put out this hand. Okay, put out this hand to do something. I'll leave it to your imagination. Alan say, but how about Shen Zichen? Shen Zichen here, Shen Zichen, okay, Shen Zichen here, right? Let's say the election is in 2024. 2024 is Chen, right? 2024 is Chen, right? So Philip said a good way for Lawrence LW to get rid of his threat. Yeah, could be underlying undercurrent. Then Darren say yes. Okay, Chen 2024. So when is a good timing to bring in the GE? Thank you, Philip. 2024. Okay, 2024 Chen year. Perhaps a Ziman or a Senman, right? Okay, and then he has to lead the team to go approach the Kun Kwa, so that this Shen Zichen become very strong water to come in to support the wood that he needed or the team needed, because in this chart there's this water here, yes, no doubt. But there's a Geng Kwa here trying to attack the Kan Kwa, so not that strong, the Kan Kwa. So we need this kind of 天时地利人和 to come in. Okay, 天时地利人和 to come in to form a very big supportive water, unconditional water. And it has to involve the citizen, involve a good strategy, and involve him and his team to know what to do in approaching the citizen. If sin can be avoided or it will happen, things will show up. Of course, it can be avoided. Otherwise, we won't be talking about potential problem analysis just now. You get my point? You get my point? Okay. Once you see certain potential problem that may show up, you just have to be careful each step of the way, because there is a tendency of sin. Philip say closely tied to 8%, 9% GST step raise. Okay, tax is the government attack on citizen. Could be. Darren said therefore the HDB strategy may change to work for citizen benefit. Could be. Maybe they say that okay, all the 40 years old, 50 years old building now can be go for SIRS. Then I'm sure all the HDB dwellers will go and support the parties. Okay, Ken, is that good enough?